Welcome back, viewers. This is Rick and Shamal from Enderwarp, and today we are showing off the
If you can,
Stonecutter's building. What's the fancy name for it? I feel like there's a better name for it than that.
Stonecutter's Lodge.
Yes, that's the one. Thank you. I made a lot of this, so I don't know why I forgot that. It was me and Zap. Not together, actually. It was separately. It's a long story that I'll get into, but yeah, that's who made it.
Yep. And if you can tell by our skin, we have a very important meeting to attend to.
Uh-huh. This was a last minute addition at Rick's request, and I think it was a very good idea. He made
Yep.
it very nice work. Looks good. Nice
I made
touch.
them maybe, oh God, like 5, 6 years ago, and I never used them. I just made them for the hell of it, and I finally get to use them.
Yeah, awesome. I
So
would never
fun.
have thought to do that. Good thought.
And this store is featuring Horace.
Yeah, I'm gonna put in the credits the background of what his deal is. We kind of laughed ourselves out on this. I think it's not as funny. Like before, we were like crying, laughing, and you'll see that. But we're burnt out on Horus, the orb, for the time being. So you're not gonna get the energy we were once capable of. But he's there. Maybe we'll leave him there for the map. Who
Yeah.
knows?
He is our new Ned.
Yep, exactly.
He is in charge of all. Bow down to
Yeah.
Horace.
Remember
Bow
back
down to
when
Horace.
we first took over, like the first time in 2017 or whatever, and everyone thought you were Ned and thought you just like converted to American?
Oh yeah.
That was weird. Uh, so do you want to
Yeah,
go ahead
Stonecutter's
inside?
Lodge. So this building was last toured in 2012 by Ned and Tom.
Wow.
You can
I've never
remember
even
that.
met Tom.
And it was made out of wool. I want to say it was maybe half the size, so we scaled it up by a lot.
Yeah, for a little background, uh the interior is by a Zap. He made this a while ago and it was just an
Mhm.
interior. I can't remember if I did all or just most of the exterior. Like I forget. Like I know that I added this stuff around the door and stuff, and I did all of the side buildings. I
Right.
couldn't swear to. I think this like main structure was Zap. So Zap did the majority of the work, but I was much later. I came in and finished it because, which
Yeah.
was more difficult than you'd imagine. Because originally, like I had to expand this middle structure a ton because it used to be the side parts were taller than this, and it was going to be a
Right.
TP interior, but I didn't want to do that. I wanted it to be real because it's big, cool windows. Like it would be a nice view, so I had to expand it like massively, and I think it turned out well.
Yeah,
And
for a
this
while it was
roof was
just
Rick.
yeah, the roof was me because I hated the way the dome looked on the outside.
Yeah,
Yeah, the interior was just kind of sitting around for maybe 3, 4 years until Sam decided to start working on it again.
yeah, and there's a million. This isn't the original place I was working on it. I pitched it in to the map, but the original spot, there's like a million copies of it around because it took. I wanted to keep trying different ways to make it taller, and it kept looking bad. So just like an ocean of stonecutters lodges.
An
But
ocean.
yeah,
Yeah.
careful
Anything to
with
add,
your
Horace?
consuming. I can hear the noises.
Hey, Horace is trying to speak. A man, a few words. I agree. I agree. Let's go in.
Yeah, all right.
Come on, Mo. We got a very important meeting to attend to.
Yeah, I love what I did with the door here. I think it looks
Oh,
sick.
oh, I don't have night vision anymore.
Oops. I did that for a tour recently, I think.
Yeah, you did
So,
it for the Wally Weasels tour, and then I pointed out to you.
yeah, I didn't even notice it all while recording, but I think it turned out fine. Uh,
Yeah. Anyway, we got
yeah,
the main meeting room over here.
very nice looking. I want to say that this was another thing I did, maybe. I couldn't swear to it. It might have been Zap, but I think like I know if it was me, it was difficult to figure out how to do this. Because this is like the Stonecutter's double hammer or whatever symbol out of banners, and it was a pain.
Right. Um, I don't remember a prominent scene where this is shown. I remember they must have an announcement in this room or something.
Yeah, I do believe this room was shown.
Yep.
Yeah,
We got
over
the
here.
massive windows here. This is the
hmm
meeting room.
Yeah, I really
This is
like
where they
these
sing,
windows.
and it's also where they sing "We Do."
Yeah, very, very
We
long table. Have you seen that photo of it's like Putin and his advisors or something, and Putin is at one end of the enormous table and everyone else is at the other.
I when I think of long tables, I think of that cutaway gag in Family Guy with the long table, and the Peter who's a king is having a heart attack and they can't get to him on time.
I don't know if I've seen this, but I know I have seen other long table gags somewhere before. So I don't know. I think it's a common joke, but that's fine because it's funny.
Yeah, I
It's
think the shame is about with Family Guys that the show could be like funny when they don't rely on cutaway gags, but they rely on them way too much. But I think that's not an unpopular opinion.
Yeah, it's been like 8, 9 years now since I last watched Family Guy. I know a lot of you guys have requested we tour it. I think we probably will end up doing that eventually, maybe just based off
Yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
early seasons. But like the reason it hasn't been done so far is because just like I know the early seasons are supposed to be good, but I haven't
Mhm.
been particularly inclined to watch it. Just haven't felt like it.
Yeah,
But sometime.
I'd definitely be down to do a retour of the Griffin House and maybe Quagmire
Yeah, that'd be good.
at some point.
Yeah.
But anyway, we got the Stone of Triumph,
And the Stone of
very nice
Shame.
Stone of Triumph, and the Stone of Shame
Do you
for
remember what
joining.
this is supposed to be?
I think that's supposed to be a tub of some kind,
It's the Ark of the
or
Covenant. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, we do have that on the server in the deep storage. That's what inspired the whole thing, that scene. They're
Oh
not going to know
yeah.
what I'm talking about, so I'm going to change the subject, but it's just a bit of a glimpse into the inner workings of Enderwarp here.
Anyway, brother Sam, how what will we discuss today, brother Sam?
We'll discuss how each time you make one of these in-character jokes, I don't know how to respond.
That's a very good answer.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
No, I don't, because I want to work with the bit, like yes and it, but I don't know what to say.
And now we
Mhm.
got the game room over here, very nice. We got table tennis.
This is
Uh,
probably the only foosball thing in the whole
Foosball.
server.
I think this might be the only one on the server.
Yeah, I think so.
We got poker or craps, maybe.
Yeah.
I've never been good at foosball.
Yeah, me either. I don't even know how to play like any gambling stuff like this. Like I couldn't even tell you what exact type of gambling this is. I want to say maybe poker. I don't know.
We got poker. I tried playing poker with my friends once, and it didn't didn't go too well.
My only experience with poker is that there's like poker mini games in Red Dead Redemption 2 and Fallout New Vegas, and like you have to like do that to get certain achievements, and I have no idea how to play, so I never get that, so I can't 100% the games.
Or when me and my friends were playing poker, they would say to me like, Rick, no, Rick, those aren't the rules. Those aren't the rules. No, you can't do that when you do this. I'm like, oh, I don't know the rules, man.
Yeah, yeah, gambling isn't our strong suits.
I mean, we're gambling with our socializer by being on this channel still. So
Good point. You drive a strong argument.
But
And
yeah,
we
I
got-
like this floating cabinet. So it reminds me, back when I was in middle school, in the gym, there's this like set of double doors on the wall, like 10 feet in the air, and nobody knew why they were there. And the coaches would always make up different stories about why it existed. Because like I still don't know to this day why there's floating doors that nobody could ever reach. They said it led to a secret pool.
I remember there was a. I remember back in elementary school there was a door that was like 10 feet in the air too, and every time the gym teacher would lecture us, it'd be like, "What does that door lead to?"
Yeah, that's where they throw the kids out of when they misbehave.
Yeah. We got the headmaster's office or the guy in charge. I forgot his title, but
Yeah, he's number one because they're all
Number one.
named by numbers. I don't remember what number we are, but I think we both have numbers because weren't Lenny and Mo both actually members?
yeah, that's why they have. I'm pretty sure they're shown in the We Do sequence.
brother Sam, you're out of the Stonecutters.
Damn, is it because I couldn't answer your joke earlier?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. Ooh, that's on me.
We got a private bathroom over here.
Yeah, very
next to that-
fancy, kind of out of place almost.
Yep, he's got a stone brick tub. That's how you know
Mhm.
you made it, Sam.
Yeah, damn. Very
And he's got the
impressive.
toilet paper.
I bet that was a lot more common before quartz was in the game.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, sometimes when I'm too lazy to put a toilet paper head, I just put a button to make it look like they just ran out of toilet paper.
Yeah. Yeah.
Closet here.
Mm-hmm. Over here, there's some
Wheel.
stairs to the basement.
Yep. And then we will go to that basement.
Yep.
We got the kitchen over here.
Uh-huh.
I remember there being a debate over the fact that Stonecutters was exclusively a guys' club. Do you remember this?
Like what were the two sides? Like what do you mean?
I think when Zap was making it, he realized that there were no females in the club, and is it? Oh, did they ever say in the show that Stonecutters was an exclusively male organization or something? I think
I mean,
that
I
was
guess
it.
it would be implied. Is it because like he was deciding whether or not to include a women's bathroom or something?
I think that might have been the. I think that might have been it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the easy solution, since we don't know, would have just been to put a unisex bathroom. I don't know what we ended up
Right.
doing. I can't remember, but I guess we'll find out in a second.
Yep. We got walk-in freezer here.
Mm-hmm.
I think he came to that conclusion because there was no. I don't think there were any females in the Stonecutters.
Yeah, like I imagine
Scenes.
it is male only, but also I doubt that came up in the show. Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
there you
yeah, I
go.
was
Yeah,
right. It
big
is
toilet.
unisex. Yeah,
Yeah, unisex toilets.
yeah.
Just in case the headmaster's wife comes or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. Headmaster,
the
is this like a
girls.
secret academy or something?
Well, headmaster's what is. I mean, headmaster's what you call a principal. in
Yeah. Yeah, I've
British
been known to
schools.
be called a headmaster.
Ooh.
Ooh. I can't get out of the door because they keep closing on me because of the
That's what you
trap
get.
door or the pressure plate.
Beer
We got the beer
storage.
storage.
The beer storage.
Beer storage. Yep, beer storage. We got the what are they called? The
Kegs.
kegs.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said pegs. All right, pegs.
No, that's very different.
Oh my.
Yeah. Relax. Not on camera, man. All right. So, and here we have all the Other-
Storage here.
yeah, the rock storage. Every single one of them has a name. I remember, even though I wasn't involved in making the interior, and the interior was made ages ago, I still remember that I was involved in making this place, this little room here. That was my role in the original making of this with Zap. I know
Yeah.
I named some of these.
Zap is a guy who's really into puns. So a lot of these are pun names.
Yeah, full of stones that are all jokes.
the stone of Cone from when.
You want to tell the story about that real quick?
Yeah, I think I explained it in the Up House.
I mean, I don't want to make them watch that whole video just for context because it's pretty funny, I think.
When me and Zap were making the Up House, we struggled on how we were gonna make the balloons, and so I would just bother Zap to make a cone, and then we kind of shape it out of. We just gotta make a shape out of it.
Yeah, so build a cone became a big inside joke for us around 2018, 2019. And there's this era, I don't know if they still do it, the other guys, where we were all making like kingdoms and stuff of our own, just like,
Yeah,
made up.
yeah,
And his whole Zap's whole kingdom was centered around cones. I think he changed the name, but at one point it was called like Conets or Connets or something. Then he changed it to Contra and stuff like that. It changed a bunch of times. But what's important is that cones for like a year or two were like a huge Enderwarp inside joke, and that's why that's there.
You should have just called it cornucopia.
Yeah.
Redstone.
Yeah, I think I added. I'm gonna try to guess who added what. I believe I added that one. There's one I remember someplace that was a very Zap joke. Yeah, this is definitely Zap. I can tell just from the way it's written.
The stone in which it is more of a rock than is rather large.
Yeah, that's definitely Zap. This is the second time we've recorded this, and this was like months ago, the first time, and we're re-recording because it was kind of boring. But I specifically remember you also doing the voice when you read it the first time, like the accent.
Yeah, because I'm trying to imagine like Zap saying it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stone of Anger. I love this joke. I want to take credit for it, but I couldn't swear that it was me because I think it's still really funny. Because I helped out with this room, and that's it initially, before I did all the other stuff next year, like when it was just an interior. So Tupac. I said that wrong. Stephen Hawking. I keep saying them wrong. I'm like visually.
Stephen.
Yeah, I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna cut this. So Tupac's remains. Stephen Hawking's remains. Biggie Smalls' remains. Sayers one's remains. In case any of you are too young to remember this, Sayers one was one of the original Enderwarp founders with Ned, who was like, basically, if I'm like the current Ned, he was like the old Rick, I guess is how I put it. Like he was usually the second person in all the videos. So, and I've never met him. He's been gone for like years and years. I don't know.
I don't think he's been in a video for almost 10 years now.
Damn.
Dwayne the Stone Johnson.
Stone of cutting. Fortunate. Oh, Zap.
Yeah, Zap also loves self-deprecating jokes. I hope he's doing better.
I wish he wasn't so self-deprecating. Because I love the guy.
Yeah.
Stone disappointment.
Now it's a different head because it says The Rock's head, and it used to be just like Steve. But they just added all the new like people. You know, now it's Steve and Alex and a bunch of other people, and it's one of them.
We got Stone of Stonemanship.
Box of stones.
The regular stone. I think that might have been me.
The Pebble of Envy.
The stone formerly known as Prince.
I love the Pebble of Envy.
A piece of schist.
You're a piece of shit.
You're a piece of schist. My
You are.
my ninth grade science teacher made that joke, and we last for 15 minutes straight on that.
Yeah, that sounds like ninth grade.
Stone
There's
a piece of schist.
a stone of capitalism somewhere and a stone of communism there.
Stone of life.
Life,
we got
luck, the rolling
of-
stone that doesn't actually roll.
The Stone of Communism, which was probably Emily's favorite one.
Whatever happened to Emlyn, I wonder.
Oh, I know he graduated from school.
I would hope so. Good for him.
Yeah, Emily's really smart. Nobody ever thinks that, but he's actually like the same level of intelligence as Ned.
That's crazy.
believe it or not.
Any idea what he studied? Nobody's gonna care about this because they don't know who Emlyn is. But fuck it, let's leave it in.
Oh God, I think it was aerospace engineering.
Damn, that's crazy.
Or maybe that was
Uh,
Chris.
I think at least you said Chris did. Maybe also Emlyn, but I do remember hearing that about Chris.
Yeah.
All
and then
sorts of
Ned
old
was-
Enderwarpers coming up in this video.
And then Ned was physics. I think
Yeah, that sounds
Tom
right.
was cartography, the study of maps, whatever it's called.
What kind of job would he get in that? I wonder.
I don't know. I don't know what Sayers studied.
Yeah. He didn't study. He joined the Stonecutters. Clearly.
And then I know Jack is also a business major.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. A lot of smart people in Enderwarp. We're all kind of nerds.
just like me.
Perfect.
But anyway, viewers, I think that might be it for the building actually.
Yeah. Real quick, I want to show you this nice roof we have going on because
Yeah. So
the
so you
dome.
probably noticed that the dome is way larger on the outside. That's because I had to replace it. And the original one was indented, and I hated it for a long time.
Yeah, I never had any issue with it, and every time Rick tried to ask to redo it, I said no, and then he did it, and it looks way better. So that's my bad.
Yeah, that's how it usually runs in Enderwarp.
Yeah.
But we couldn't have done without Horace, right, Horace?
Yep. Thank you, Horace. I like
Yeah.
his little hat.
I know.
Yeah.
He's just a quiet man, but he says so much with just his existence.
Yeah. He has a very emotive face.
Anyway, viewers, I think that is it for today. Say
Yeah.
goodbye, Horace.
Goodbye.
Bye,
Bye.
Horace.
Horace. Okay, I'm in position up here to get like the best angle of the place. Plus, Horace's legs dangling from the top of the frame.
His short, stumpy little legs.
Yeah. What are you down there for? Come line up with me.
Alright.
It looks like you're gazing fondly at my ass.
Who says I'm not?
All
even though half of it's covered, even though it's mostly covered by a cape.